We created typical floor plan. In this video, we'll see how to create mumty plan, roof plan, and the plain plan using the uh, already the plan which has been created. So I'm just this was our old plan. Now one thing I forgot, was for this on the typical floor plan, this slab has to be removed. So we are going to use this as a lift well. So what I have to do, just go here, select the slab, select these two slab, and right click and say delete selection, and we'll delete two of these slab. Then I'll I'll miss execute this. And in case if you want to do slave renumbering, then you can do that also. But right now I'm not doing that. And I'll say run, and then I'm saving this file. So this typical plan has been saved. Now from this, I'm going to create the roof plan. So what I'll do, I'll say file, save as, and I'm saving this as a roof or terrace, whatever you say. I think the name what I've given, so I'll give the same name. Let me see. So I given the name as roof plan. So I'll say roof. Okay. Now on the roof plan, first thing this this slab would be there. So what I'm going to do, just create on irregular slab. Click at this corner. Click at this corner. I said okay. I say right click, and I'm saying okay, I'm keeping all the load and everything same. Similarly, I'll click on this, I'll click here, and I'm clicking this slab. Now, on the uh, peripheral beam, there is going to be parapet. So, what I'm going to do, I'll just say uh, beam data, and I'll say select external beam. So, it is selected of the external beam. Now, here I want to give the load of parapet. So here there is a assign button is there. I click on this, click on UDL. Now instead of creating, selecting freestanding wall, and my say parapet follower is 1 meter. Rest I'm keeping the same. I said okay, okay. Now here if I go and see the UDL, so I'm seeing UDL of 8.535 kilonewton per running meter. Now, now inside the internal beams, I just want to give self-weight. So I'll just say beam data in select internal beam. But what I'll be doing here, I'm going to create a mumty level. So I'm not going to give self-weight here. Here I'm going to give a wall. So I just select beam and deselect this. Deselect this, and now I say assign, and in the assign in the UDL I'm going to give only sulfate. So sulfate has been given, and you can see it is 2.875. Now I'm going to say beam data unselect all, and this on these four beams there will be mumty wall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say again select beam, and I'm selecting these beams. This is going to be my mumty level, and I say assign UDL, and suppose this is not a freestanding wall. I'm putting it till 3 meter, and the top beam is point 0.5. So this is my loading on that. So I'll say okay. So here you can see the load of 8.535, and what I'll do is switch off right now column, so you can see the load properly. I just say column, say none, right? So this is there. Now on the slab there is going to be the waterproofing load. So I just say slab data, select all, No, slab data select all the slab. So it has become okay yellow. It means it has been selected. Now here in these two slabs, I'm going to put load for the machine room. So I'm deselecting it, and here I'm saying just give the other load, that is water proofing load of 2 kilonewton per running meter. And here I can go and see uh, other load which is showing 2 kilonewton per running meter. Now I'm just saying slave data and I'm saying inverse selection. So now, so which were selected become unselected and unselected become selected. And here I'm going to put extra load of say 10 kilonewton per square meter. I said okay. And now I said run, execute. So it has worked out the load and I say save this. Now from this I'm going to create mumty level.